In chains of gold, you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper low. But how far down does freedom go?
This is a very special episode because this is the day after all of these years that you finally get to meet my master. Good morning, master.
Hello, everybody.
We're gonna do a Q&A and we're gonna go over all of our life together. It has been 11 years, 11 wonderful years, but also it has been a whole entire book. 82,000 words of you and me, mostly.
That's a lot of time. So I'm not the producer anymore.
No, you're not the producer anymore. And some of you, already know this, right? And some of you have known that there was a man behind Piper Blush and behind myself. And that's you. The man behind the woman instead of the woman behind the man. It's quite fascinating, but that has been like our relationship for forever. As long as I can recall us being together. Okay, so we're gonna get this started.
I'm not used to having the control like that.
Yeah, I know. You have like the roadcaster. So Master as the roadcaster is gonna be like doing all of the sound effects and things like that. Yeah.
I can do this. You need to stop the sound.
Ta-da! And we're gonna go like this because this is the first time we do it like this. Usually he's more like behind the scenes,
there's
right?
40 people right now.
Yeah, I think they're really excited
They're really excited to see my hands.
Yeah, to see
I'm
you.
still too shy.
Well, that's the thing, Master. You've always been behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm not used to be like in front of the camera.
No, you're like the drummer of the band, or you're like the producer of the band, or you're like the René Angélil of the band. You're like the man behind the scenes. And some people love that. I mean, some authors, they stay like behind the scenes. Some radio hosts, they stay behind the scenes. Not everybody likes to be like in the front facing light, right? This light is big, right?
Yeah, it is big.
So it's not for everybody, but we have Logan who says that I had a feeling the producer was your master.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious, right?
Well, for those who know me and us, I think it was obvious. And during some of our radio, like when we did the radio and the podcast version, like you were there all the time with Lilith and even like with Sai and all these other like shows we've did.
I was always controlling the button.
Well, because you need to have a team, right? You can't do all of this alone. It's very difficult. Even like Casey Neistat was doing it alone most of the time, but he had like friends to help him out and they were collaborating a lot together in that way. So this is what's going to happen today. I'm Marian de la Croix, also known on the internet as Piper Blush. And when I met my master about 11 years ago, I asked myself the question, why submissive women are happier? And I started this huge experiment and this huge exploration on finding out why for like years. And then on YouTube with The Extraordinary Life of the Ordinary Submissive Girl. And we've been doing that together
For a long time.
And after which, like about a year and a half ago, started finally like compiling all of these stories and all of our life experiences.
We had a crazy life.
Yeah.
I have to say we had a
really crazy life. So we put it all in a book, Why Submissive Women Are Happier. Yeah, you can find it on mdelacroix.com. It's in the live chat if you need it. If you are not francophone, that's an M like M. And
like
De La Croix, like master. And De La Croix, like, you know that soft drink? La Croix. So it's DELACROIX. You can find it over there. And well, after the launch of the book, we decided that we were going to do a podcast, Happy Submissive, because there's so much that is not in the book. It's like I put
so much. That's why we started happysubmissive.com to put all the story that didn't go into the book.
Because we had to like focus on why submissive women are happier is a memoir. So it's my memoir. It's my perspective. It's how I've lived through this, like this transformation of finding my master, and then us like doing so many things together and him helping me like become myself, my own like Piper Blush, right? This beautiful woman that you've seen on the internet for the past few years. And then but there's so much more to say. So that is why the Happy Submissive podcast is here, and that is why we're doing it together now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
It's going to be like that every day
Every single day.
at 9.
At 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Vancouver time. If you don't know, just ask like ChatGPT or Gemini, like what time is that? Or even simpler, don't ask nobody and turn on your notifications. Turn on your notifications for the YouTube videos on the YouTube channel and subscribe as well. Also, you can listen to the Happy Submissive podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Yes, that is Apple, Amazon, and Spotify and everywhere else. Make sure that you actually subscribe to the podcast so that when there's a new episode, you will like receive it on your podcast player. Yeah, that's the best way to do it so far. So you need to subscribe everywhere, and you can also leave us comments on our social media. We have the Instagram Happy Submissive right now. Yeah, this is,
I'm going to be able to push my own social now.
yeah, you will. You will.
Jesus, I'm going to have subscribers. Wow, I'm not used to that. So excited.
It is really exciting. I mean, some of the fans are already following you, right?
You need to put my Instagram.
Okay.
Just in case I have like two more.
Two more subs. Okay. So it's at Instagram. At
What is my Instagram?
yeah, I'm not even sure. Like, is it this one? Okay, let's put some music. Let's put some music,
okay.
and let's go check it out.
I can do that. I can press the button. You don't press the button. I am in control.
Yes, master. I need to find you.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go grab my phone. Here we go.
Subscribe, people, to my few social. I post cool pictures.
Oh yeah, you post pictures of me, of us together, like of our life. Okay, I'm looking for the handle.
It's coming, people. Be patient.
Okay, got it. Here we go. Well, that's the one. Okay, I don't want another guy to be like, hey, you're Piper's master?
It's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be funny. We should do that to some of our friends.
please.
Just roast them that way.
Yeah, exactly. We should do
Be
that.
like, send them like a whole bunch of people over there.
Hey, you're Piper's master.
We don't get to actually see him. Well, that's what I was saying, Logan. So, Master doesn't like to be in front of the camera.
I'm still shy. Maybe it's gonna come. Maybe. You know, I'm gonna
Maybe,
find
maybe
my
not.
angle.
It doesn't matter.
My angle?
No, it doesn't matter if you want to show yourself or not.
Yeah, I know. I'm the boss. I decide. But I'm still maybe. You know.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe.
They need to subscribe.
Oh, they need to subscribe.
Yeah, it could happen any day.
So subscribe if you want to see Master in his real life form, not just his beautiful fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, and one's got smushed.
Well, yeah, because you smashed it.
Yeah, I smashed it.
So for those of you who are new to the Happy Submissive podcast and who are new to just our life, well, I guess you're going to get a lot more of the behind the scene of who we are and what we are in that sense.
All those years.
Yeah, after all those years, for the ones who've been following us, and for the ones who haven't, they're just going to, like for the ones who are new, they're just going to find us togetally.
And all that, are you married question?
Yeah.
It's over. You're married now.
I'm married now. Totally married now.
We're
More
gonna
than married.
remove our ring.
Yeah, but
I can't.
You can't.
No.
Can
you
maybe
remove
with a
the
little
ring?
bit of soap. I think I can,
You
Master.
can?
I think if I go really hard, you see, it's close to being able to.
I need soap.
I can't remove that one though.
No, you can't.
No, I cannot remove my collar. That's not possible because Master has the key. And it is like locked 24/7.
And I lost the key.
You lost the key.
Yeah,
That's
so-
good to know.
Oh, you're stuck with it.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, some people actually like tie them up together, right? They seal them, like Marta Klinte Steele. Like she
It's sealed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah. Some of hers
She
are.
cannot, like,
No. She cannot remove some of them. Well, unless she cuts them, right, with like a bolt cutter or like that like the big scissors for like the fences.
wow, that's dangerous.
Well, yeah, I think so. If you have like, so I don't think.
You need to go to MRI.
Well, yeah,
gonna
and
have
plus,
to
like
cut
in
it.
the hospitals, I don't know if it's the firefighters who have that kind of technology, or if you go to the hospital, do they actually have like that kind of
Oh, yeah,
technology?
they do.
Yeah.
Because of the car accidents.
Because of car accidents. But yeah, but that's don't worry, people. I'm gonna be fine. It's good. It's good. This is a live Q&A for those of you who are getting this live. So you can ask questions in the chat on YouTube. For those of you who will listen to it later on your podcast player, well, don't be shy. Just come on happysubmissive.com and leave your questions there, or leave them on Instagram at happysubmissive as well. That's with an H, right? It's just because I'm Francophone. So we don't spell the H's,
No,
do we,
don't.
Master?
We don't do that. We're super French.
And we have the same accent because we come from the same place. Yeah, we are both from Quebec. Yeah. So we're super cute in that way that we speak the same language. So when we're together, we speak French, right?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Even though we live in Vancouver right now, that's what we do. And I was thinking that we would go to memory lane a little bit on this episode, so that people can get a better gist of who we are,
No
and what
questions
we've
so
done.
far. People are shy.
You think that? Yeah, maybe they're shy.
Come on, we need one question.
We need a few questions,
Yeah, we
right?
need- yeah.
Maybe they kind of love and admire us so much that they don't want to be mean, or they don't want to, they're scared.
They're scared of me. He's holding the button. He's gonna cut the button.
He's gonna
the
pull the
power.
plug on the podcast. No, don't be shy. Don't be scared. This is meant for that. We want to be open about our relationship and about we had the best life ever since we met each other. I mean, people find us really cool when they meet us in real life.
Yeah.
And most people cannot tolerate us for a long amount of time because we're too intense.
Yeah, we're too happy.
Too happy, yeah?
I think we're too happy.
Way too happy. That's why the Happy Submissive podcast makes sense, because we are like, yeah.
But people are scared of the word submissive. They're really scared. I love it.
You love to make people scared. That's why you always dress just in black.
Yeah, exactly.
That is not a question. Dale, let's use the YouTube questions, okay? YouTube questions. So anything you want to ask.
Do you prefer that style? This is kind of, is there any women that doesn't like it?
No.
No. It's you don't ask what is your preferred.
Like sexual position, right?
No, you don't do that.
Well, just, I mean, and quite frankly, in one sex scene, like, do you really just do one position throughout, like, sex? Not really.
When you get old, yes.
Yeah, probably. The
Girl
knees,
on top,
the
girl
knees,
on top.
the knees.
You're on top. You rest with a little pillow behind your back.
And you just chill there. That's fine.
Maybe we have a real question now.
We do have a real question. You want to read it, Master?
No, read it.
Okay. I have a question. Have you ever belly danced for your master? Your abdomen is absolutely
Okay,
beautiful.
I'm going to address this question for once in a while. You don't exercise.
Thank
She
you.
doesn't exercise.
Thank you, Master. I know we needed proof, huh?
Yeah, she don't. She really doesn't do anything.
I
It's
know.
frustrating.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating for most people that I do not exercise. The thing is that I do not exercise, but okay, you need more volume. They're saying you need more volume.
I need more volume.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
just go here
Yeah.
and we
Put
volume
some
you.
Volume. I'll have
Oh, yeah,
more
that's
volume.
good. That's good.
55?
Yeah.
I'm at 55 right now.
Okay, people,
cool.
is it good? Do you like this more volume?
I have more volume now.
Okay, so think about your questions. Put some questions in there. And have I ever done a belly dance?
No. Maybe with Will It Fit Friday.
We had the Will It Fit Friday when we lived in Gastown.
Yeah.
And I had this it was a beautiful belly dancer outfit.
It was
like
nice.
blue.
It was nice.
And So I tried, but like, do I have a talent for belly dancing, or am I a dancer?
No, you're not a dancer. You're not a dancer. Sorry.
No, I'm
Sorry,
good.
guys.
She's so not a dancer, right? I don't really dance. Like, this is not my medium of expression. I have other
And when a girl dances in front of you, you get all shy.
and really awkward.
Yeah, shy, you know. She doesn't look at the girls with a thirsty attitude at all. You look like, I'm
what do
shy.
I do with
Go
this?
Away. Go away, please. I'm shy.
Yeah, this is more me and belly dancing. How is the alpha sounds like Piper is?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
We need explanation. What does that mean?
I don't know. I know what alpha means, like alpha male, like dominant male in that way. But yeah, I have no idea. We're gonna need explanation. We're gonna need more explanation.
Yeah, we need more details.
There's just yeah. Okay. You're listening to the Happy Submissive podcast, which you can listen to anywhere you get your podcasts. On Amazon, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, or you can catch us live on YouTube from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. And now it's going to be Master and myself, Marian and Master. It's like
from
M&Ms.
now on.
Yeah, with peanuts,
M&Ms.
right? We like peanuts
M&Ms?
in our M&Ms.
Yeah. M&M.
M&M, it's going to be M&M instead of S&M or like...
We're going to rebaptize Happy Submissive for MMM.
M&M.
Yeah, maybe people's going to be
M&M.
less shy of,
Oh, yeah. The submissive word.
the submissive word.
I don't understand, though.
Okay, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Maybe tomorrow we're going to make an episode about men start to be scared of women.
That'd be good, because now that you're here and you can talk about your perspective, it's going to add some depth to it, because I'm a woman, and if I talk about male subjects, like sometimes it doesn't have the same weight, right?
No.
So let's do this. Okay, we have Midnight Smoke. The book answered a lot of my questions, because Midnight Smoke has been a long time fan, watching me as Piper Blush for like the past years. And well, also like the book goes really into my childhood, then my teenagehood, but very short, like 2 chapters are from like, I guess when I was 5 years old-ish to bam, 20, like 20-ish, yeah. And then like at chapter 4, I meet you, Master.
Yeah, chapter 4.
Chapter 4. I think it's chapter 4, yeah. and then so Midnight Smoke says, I think you two are perfect for each other. Oh. What is your greatest relationship challenge?
Yeah, this is more than one question.
But it's like in any relationship, right? There's a lot of challenges.
I have to say, Marian takes a long time to understand things. you need to explain like 10 times. Then she get it.
Yeah. And 10 times in different ways.
In different ways.
Yeah, because if you stick
you
with
need
the
to
same
be
way.
patient. It's not like being impatient and, spank her all the time, but you need to explain in different ways until she gets it.
Yeah, I'm long that way.
Sometimes
it takes me a while.
years.
Yeah, some of the things it took me a long time.
Yes.
I question things a lot, and that's not always good. It has like this double-edged sword, to it. So that's a difficulty. In the end, I do what Master says, but I mean, sometimes it's just
Yeah, so it's just like
I do it because I don't understand.
you need to be patient.
Patience is a virtue, they say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
especially
for a master.
Okay, what else do we have in the live comment section? So since Midnight Smoke, well, the book has answered lots of questions. It makes sense, right? Because the book really goes in detail of the behind the scenes. It really talks about you, Master.
I think a lot. Too much. Greatest relationship challenge. I mean, I think it's patience, and it goes with all relationships.
Oh yeah,
Guys are not patient. You need to be patient if you want to have a good submissive. At one point, you need to be patient.
Okay, so that's something guys would need to work on to get to that point and to build a woman like you build me.
Exactly. It's all in the book.
Yeah, it's all in the book. It's not in the book.
Go buy the book.
But it's everything you taught me, right? And
exactly.
you read it. So the thing is, I wrote it like alone in that sense, and then Master was like, he was proofreading it to be like, yeah, this happened like this. No, this not happened like this. And then we kind of went over it all together, and we're still going over it together. All the websites, all the things we do is together, because that's just the way we are. But recently we've discovered that we're a bit more like a Tony and Jeannie from I Dream of Jeannie than we are like, I don't know who. Like, there's not really any like hardcore BDSM couples that we would know that survived like this long and did like just hardcore BDSM.
Because every time we meet a couple in a BDSM relationship and the guy's supposed to be the dominant, for some reason, every time the girl spoke, he shut up.
Exactly. He's not
kinda
dominant.
weird. No,
He
not at
just
all.
can spank her ass on Saturday. And I mean, he's dominant in bed,
Exactly.
or he's submissive in bed because he wants to get laid in that way. But there's not really like, if she tells him no, we're not doing that, then they don't do it. If I tell you no, we're not doing that, we still do it. I actually don't say that.
No, just don't.
It doesn't
It's
happen.
better like that.
It doesn't happen in our relationship. But that's the way it should be, right?
Yeah.
You should have like a captain. You should have a leader in the relationship.
Depends how I say your name. Like Marian?
Yeah.
Marian.
Not the same tone.
Not the same tone at all.
Doesn't mean the same thing. Okay, we have a UK lady who's here. We also have, okay, Logan.
Wait. UK lady says, do you
Yeah.
have many power dynamic channel? What is that? What?
Power dynamic.
Can you give me an example?
Well, power dynamic would be like a hierarchy, right? So it would be the fact that like, but our relationship. Okay, the way I would explain this is our relationship is you are always on top. Like there's nowhere in our relationship where you're not. So we don't have power dynamic challenges in the way that it's always you who has the final vote or the final saying in something.
Does that mean that if you were a brat, we would have more power dynamic?
Well, because power, like that's power, like force or like intellect power. And then dynamic would be the fluidity of it, right? So it's the movement. That's how I see it. That's how people use like power dynamic in BDSM only means who's top, who's bottom. Or like who's sub, who's dom. In that way. So that's a power dynamic. And then power can change hands. So the people that are switch, well, they go being dominant one night in bed again, and then submissive the other night in bed. So they try things like that. But you're always dominant. We don't switch, or we don't like, it doesn't move in that way.
We're going to need to make another episode about Switch, because I have a lot of say about
Yeah, you do.
Switch.
Yeah.
I don't like Switch.
No.
Okay, so, UK lady, so neither of you switch. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No.
But this is where it gets interesting, right? Because often people tell me as Piper Blush on the internet, like on my OnlyFans, or on comments or in direct messages, like, oh, you're submissive, submit to me. No, I do not submit to no one else than Master. And so if you get to a point in your life where you've accomplished so much and you've got all of this intellect, culture, life accomplishments, well, you don't just submit to people like that. It's not because I'm a submissive in my nature, I'm going to say, and especially because I'm Master submissive, that I submit to everybody. So everybody submits to me in real life. Like, so does that make me a dominant? That makes it a hierarchy. That makes it so I will not submit to somebody who doesn't have the knowledge that I want or need. Or I will not submit to people who have less than I have. This would be dumb. It would not be submission. It wouldn't be nothing like that. It just that doesn't make sense, right? To do that. If you have something like knowledge, wisdom, power, money, whatever, you will not. You can listen to the person that has less than you, but in the end, I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do because what you're doing is already working. You have proved yourself. You have this knowledge.
Yeah.
It's like when we're together. Sometimes not sometimes, all the time. We talk all the time, and I tell you how I feel, and I tell you also what I think maybe like I don't understand, or I try to understand it in a way, but in the end, like, you decide.
Yeah.
in that way. Yeah. So I think, does that explain the question?
It's weird. It's really like, when a girl said that she's a submissive, men always think that, she's a slave and she's dumb most of the time and she doesn't have willpower and all that. So we need to explain more of that in one podcast.
Yeah, we're going to need to go over many subjects. And that's why we have this Q&A. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in and thank you for listening. Because this allows us to get really in touch with you, our audience, and so that we can build new podcasts based on what people want to hear and what people are curious about, a relationship. Because the first time we open up to others on the internet. I mean, people see us in the street. People see us at a restaurant, and we have friends who know us. But in that way, it is the first time that people get to interact with us too.
UK lady, I hope you're going to did you join happysubmissive.com? You need to join.
Oh, yeah, you need to join. First, because you're a woman.
Yeah. And we don't have much women.
Well, we need more women.
We got one woman, and we're not sure it's a woman.
But you're never sure.
You never know.
You never know. You never know, except for myself. I know. Yeah. I'm a woman. But of course, the whole last years were about Piper Blush. So we built a male audience because we were doing adult erotic and all these things. And that was our thing. But now with the Happy Submissive movement, we really want to have both sides, right? We want to have women and men. And I think that's why it's important that you're there, Master. So some women can get to know a real master or a dominant male or leading man in real life.
We need to demystify the master thing.
Yeah.
The dominance, the man, the real man kind of thing. We need to demystify all that.
So they don't think it's just sex, or they don't think it's just abuse or abuse of power. We had these questions, the power dynamic and all these things.
90 Mind says, I want to know who cooks. Okay, this is really interesting. I'm going to explain it.
Yes.
Because it's not because you're submissive that I cannot cook.
Exactly.
And it's not because you're a submissive that you should cook all the time.
That I have to cook all the time.
Cooking is an art form. Cooking is fun. Cooking is creative. We cook together.
Yeah, always.
Always cook together. And we go crazy about it.
Yeah.
It's every night we criticize our food all the time. We're the worst self-criticizing.
Yeah, it's like okay, so we make the food like we were chefs, and then we criticize the food like we're a Michelin star critiques.
Yeah, we're super bad.
Even yesterday we made a couscous, royal couscous, and we had almost none of the ingredients, but still made it happen.
Yeah.
And so I think this is an issue when you think about master sub or dom sub or master slave in these terms, or even gender roles relationship, trad wife. Oh, the woman only cooks and always cooks. I understand that, but you need to understand that our relationship is us two working together. We have the same business.
And
we work together.
Life is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
If a guy came after work, sit down, got his beer, and watch football, this is freaking boring. This is sad. This is
because you're not with your wife or partner. You're alone doing that. So there's why do you even have a partner if she doesn't enjoy the same things as you? For one,
when robots gonna came out, you're gonna have a robot and it's gonna be fine. So it's just a sex. So take a prostitute or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but. It's fun to do things together with your partner, like cooking.
Well, cooking, because we all need to eat, but also we're very, very creative people. And for us, cooking, is art. So we don't... I don't cook and slay all day. In that way. I'm not always with the aspirateur.
Yeah. Right.
I don't I do
clean.
do cleaning, but you clean a little bit too. We both clean a little bit.
It's not slavery.
No, we have a place together.
And sometimes it's cool to clean,
We rearrange a lot.
Yeah.
Because if it was the type of work we do, we like to create special spaces and things like that. So we arrange a lot. So it's not there's some things that, of course, Master, you delegate to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Do that. I don't want to do it. Do it.
Yeah. For that, and for also training, education purposes, you want me to be able to do these things. So I need to learn how to do them.
Yeah. But cooking, we cook together.
Yeah. Okay, more questions.
It's going great so far.
Yeah, it is going great. Oh, also, how did you come up with the name Piper Blush? It's in the book.
It's in the book.
It's totally in the book.
It's in the book.
It's totally in the book. I think that would be chapter 8. Yeah. Everything about like how we came up with the name, how you like morph Piper Blush's brand and identity on myself, like on what I was able to do and not able to do. Because at one point you tried to make me code at the beginning.
It didn't work. It didn't work. Actually, as a dominant man, and when you find a lady that it's not scalded yet, you need to find what she likes. It's not because you don't like it, then, go clean the toilet. Nobody likes to clean the toilet.
No,
that's not a thing. But you need to discover what your partner likes so you can make her realize that this is cool. I didn't know I liked it to do that.
Especially when you're young.
Work.
No, coding didn't work. It took like about 2 weeks and it did not work.
We got a cool one. What does it say?
Okay, so that's from Zug Zug. That one?
Yeah.
Servant-master relationships bug me in BDSM. This is why I am a switch. I don't submit all the time. I want someone who can take charge equally. Okay, but you're talking only about sex, right? In that way, or are you talking about building a household together? Because I feel like the servant-master or the master-slave like relationship in BDSM is very much that. It works for an amount of time, but it is very hard to be a master to a slave, right, master?
It's hard. It's really hard.
They need your full attention. You need to
decide all the time, and deciding all the time is not cool. Sometimes a master should say to the submissive, you decide. I don't want to decide. My brain is not there. I don't know how to think. Decide.
Well, this is the human way, right?
Exactly.
It's not true that on either part you will be able to do this 100% of the time. We're talking real life. We're talking you have to work. You have to, you have to sleep. You have to take your shower. You have to do all these human things, right? And so it's fine for a few hours, like for some sex scenes, and I think that's why these like power dynamics are cool in BDSM or to try out, because we've met a lot of vanilla couples that actually have like BDSM experiences. Yeah. They don't necessarily tag them as that or label them as that.
I think everybody's doing BDSM sometimes.
A little bit. Everybody likes to smack on the ass.
Yes.
Or like a little bit choking or like, pull my hair.
Yeah.
Like this is very feminine, right? Or just for the man to be like, okay, I'm gonna.
So everybody's doing a little bit of BDSM.
It's just that when people hear that word, they go to the extreme, right? They go to, oh my God, you're in cuffs and chains and you do the dishes all day. Yeah. And then I have sex with you whenever. But this is not, this is like maybe like 0.001% of the planet of people who actually really enjoy that. And even in really enjoying that, it is very ephemeral. Like some of the people I've talked to either on FetLife or on OnlyFans, or just that have come up to me as Piper Blush and revealed their life stories, when they do that or they go into that type of like really hard dynamic, I mean, it either doesn't last or it evolves into being more humane at the end. I mean, being more of a relationship, because you can't sustain that forever. I mean, It's not possible. You're not with a robot. You're not with a dog. It's just a human being. So this is where I feel like it gets a bit,
We abolished slavery a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing.
It's a really good thing.
It's a good thing. We don't need that.
If that's your kink for a night, great. But in general life, there's no growth in it. There's no self-actualization.
When you see those beautiful pictures of the girls like on our floor and holding like, being like a table or they're always beautiful. Yeah. This is not true. Those women that do that for a living, they have like marks all over them. So they do that for the show.
Mm-hmm. They're bruised. They have also like like when like calluses, right? Yeah. If you're always doing that, it's really you don't. You can't have some soft skin. It doesn't work that way. Do you both enjoy the arts? That's from 99.
The arts, all of them.
All of them, right?
Cooking.
Painting,
gallery.
Painting, photography. Master has been like, this is something, well, you can read more about in the book, but Master has been the photographer and the videographer behind everything we do.
I think I took like 1 million pictures.
Just of me or in your entire life?
My entire life.
Yeah, probably. Probably 1 million pictures. We have like NASA's, like so much stuff, so much hard drives.
Yeah.
with so many pictures. Well, most of them are on our websites,
There's-
like for people to buy and consume if you want to. I can't reveal it here, but just search for Piper Blush online and you will find how to support us and our work and all the work we've done
Everything is
together in the past like years. 99 says, I'm a chef, so it's cool to see wife and master to work together. So as a chef, you mean, yeah, it's cool to have somebody else. I think like cooking also is something that is really, really good doing together because you eat, right? And when you cook together, it's kind of like it makes the experience of eating a lot more wholesome.
I think if you don't like to cook, you're a bad human.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to cook.
You need to cook, and
bit.
it's so heavy to put all of that on one person,
exactly.
right? That too. It's like that would be kind of slave ship to put all the cooking on that one person. I mean, even people who love to cook like us, sometimes we order takeout. I mean, sometimes we're tired. It happens, or you just eat a toast because that's just human life. It doesn't mean we don't enjoy it. Just normal, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're very human in that way.
Master and submissive doesn't mean not being human. You're still human.
But you still have needs
Yeah.
and desires and all these other things. But I think the word has been like used so misappropriately or so linked to master slave, right? So linked to like the purchase of people and then them not being able to regain their freedom even though they were promised that. I mean, there's still slavery in a lot of places in the world right
Too
now
much.
as we're speaking. And it's awful, but this is not the relationship that we have. Andrew XT, what did the master do for work before managing Piper Blush? You want to go over your life story? Master?
I used to run an advertisement agency. Then after that, I've moved to Reunion Island and I met someone who was making money with sex site. And I was broke. So decided to give it a try and loved it.
Yeah.
And that's...
Oh, you love
then we met.
the
Then
art.
I got divorced and we met.
Yeah, then you split with your ex. And like a year, 2 years almost later, we met. And we decided to do that together.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the book. Like the way it happened is really like it's conscious, right? You didn't want for me to be just saying yes to anything you said.
No.
This is like because it's not really yes. If people do that usually, and we've had that a lot in like in our relationship where we we were on sites and we were trying to like have other girls with us and things like that, and I'm gonna call it like the prostitute theory. Prostitutes, but like we're talking like real women who make money with prostitution and escorts.
Sex work.
Huh?
Sex work?
Yeah, sex work. They say yes to everything.
Yeah, that's true.
They say yes to everything. And it's like they're yes women. So you never know if it's true or not. They just say yes. You want to do that? Yes. You want to do that? Yes. And then it's like, she can't want to do all of that. Like everybody has a limit, right? That's why they say they have safe word in BDSM and things like that. Everybody has a hard no due to their values, due to their upbringing, or just something today they don't feel comfortable with. So if you meet someone and they always say yes, there's an issue there. Either they want your money or
They do want your money.
well, in that case, yeah. In the prostitute case, yes. Or they're lost. They're not relying on themselves. They don't have conscious submission. You need to find out what they want, because saying yes to you all the time is not, again, sustainable throughout years. You're going to need to help this person or this woman, in that case, find what she really loves and what she doesn't love, because nobody loves everything. It's impossible.
We have, I cannot read.
Oh, okay.
How do you manage couple expense?
How do you manage couple expenses, income gap, and even popularity differences? Ooh, in your
I'm
stand.
not popular. I have 56 people on my Instagram. I'm not popular at all.
No, Master's always been, behind the scenes, like the photographer, right? The videographer. So he's always been, and the manager, the brand, like, okay, we're doing that. The visionaire. And I've been
The captain. We can say the captain.
The captain. And I've been the one on the Well, in the light, in front of the light. So that is not an issue in any way.
No, I don't want to be popular. That was never my goal. My goal was for you to be as popular as I can bring you to.
Yeah, and I'm just not as popular because I say no too much.
Actually, she never say no. She never say no. She said, "Are you sure?" Then no, that means I'm not ready. Are you sure?
I'm stressed about this.
So it's not a real no. She doesn't know. She's scared of the word no.
I am scared of that word. But I feel like this is the best way to explain it to people until they get to know us better, and then they will understand us more and how we are. So couple expenses, that was settled really fast. Like, I mean, we talk about it in Why Submissive Women Are Happier, the book, how you made me manage like my finances and everything. But when we met, I had like no money.
Yeah.
Like no money at all. And like, so he sort of took me in. Oh, not sort of. He definitely like took me in.
Open a joint account.
Yeah, really
put everything
fast.
there
Together.
and do your taxes.
Yeah. And then you showed me accounting
Yeah.
and how to manage my money and all these things and our money, mostly our money. And so we've always put everything together. There was never any separation. Well, from the first few months, of course, like he wasn't sure I was going to stay. And I wasn't sure if he was just going to ditch me. I don't know. Like these are the first months.
I'm going to keep my empty bank account for a month or two. Just in case.
Just in case. I had nothing. But like it really clicked between the two of us at the early beginning. It was not about the money. It was about a lot more than that. But as soon as we put the stuff I didn't have with you, I mean, you said it like that. You said like, how can we truly be together if we separate everything? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And there's no. It's not like there's. So the question goes like, income gap. So there's no income gap or no couple expenses. First of all, we have companies.
Yes, you need to. Yeah, you need to understand accounting, how it works. Then the gap, the difference, and everything change dynamic totally.
It totally does, because there's no I owe you this or you owe me this, because if we were to have a spreadsheet, I would owe him all the money. Like in that way, there's because you like you were there at the beginning. You like, let's say if we were saying like you sponsored me, like in that way.
What it means also, like with the question is, most of people have a different work. The guy works there and the women works there, and they bring the money. And this is I think it's a problem. Not a problem as per se, but for us, we work together. It's different than couple that
work separately and have different income streams.
Exactly.
And different money points, right? Because when you're this type of couple who works differently, maybe I'm gonna say something super sexist, but it's mostly true. Maybe your wife is gonna make like 20 grand a year less than you.
Like the trad wife. Well, twin wife make more money. Those girls on YouTube.
They make more money than their husbands.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, but that's because they're famous, right? That's because they build a brand. So they're not really trad wives anymore. They're financially independent.
They're not trad wife at all.
No.
They're like the freaking Martha Stewart doing some cleaning to show people they're better.
That's good. It's the new Martha Stewart.
I want to meet a trad wife.
Yeah. We should have one on the show.
I want one in the show. I want a freaking trad wife.
We need to talk to her.
They have more subscribers than you.
Yeah, of course they do.
They make more money than your OnlyFans.
Yeah, totally.
Being a trad wife,
it
doesn't make sense.
Well, because
those two words doesn't work together.
Because they're supposed to rely on their husbands, right? Traditional wife.
No.
Traditional gender.
2 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Sponsorship and all. They don't even pay their, the things for cooking and shit.
No, not anymore. No, it's sponsored. I know, I love it when you get excited. Well, so that being said, we put everything together, but we also work together. That was always the point. It was that I would become his model, his muse, and then we build it from there. So everything we do is always it's always teamwork. It's always we do it together. So all of the gains and all of the things are they're divided between us too in the mental way, right? So when we do something good, we feel like we've both done something good, and when we do something bad, well, we feel like we've both done something bad in that way. So that just helps a lot the relationship flourish, because there's no keeping track of who does what and who owes who what in that way. Yes.
There's someone says, are they reading the chat? We read the chat all the time.
We've been doing this for 45 minutes.
But it's just because when we answer someone question, the chats continue.
Well, yeah, but we need to answer, or else, like, what are we going to do?
We're just going to read questions?
Yeah, not answer the question?
Excuse yourself.
Yes, master.
Okay. Where?
We have a few.
Read one so we don't get,
Is your relationship just like a sugar relationship with a sugar baby and sugar daddy?
No.
No.
No. She works a lot.
Yes, I work. I have companies in my own name, actually, and
She does her taxes.
I do my taxes
with her own name in it.
Yes, and I do our accounting for both of us. Well, we have an accountant too and a bookkeeper, of course. When you have businesses, you have to do that. But yeah, we do all these things. So as much as our relationship began more in that way, more like a mentor sponsoring, or like a sugar daddy helping out a woman, in that way, yes.
Most of the sugar daddy, the woman doesn't do anything.
No,
and
it's not mentorship.
They say I'm submissive. I don't do nothing. Buy me a purse. Who's the dominant now?
Well, there's no knowledge. There's no knowledge. There's no exchange of knowledge.
Sugar baby is prostitution. Let's get
exactly
this over with.
Yeah.
Sugar babies. You're just a prostitute.
But you don't want to say it yet. You're a baby prostitute.
You're a baby prostitute.
It's before prostitution, right?
Yeah.
You start with sugar babying, and then if you continue, you become an escort prostitute. This is exactly what it is. And it's not a trad wife, because you go out with your friends and you buy purse with your friends. You're just taking the money from this man that you had sex with, and then you don't want anything to do mostly with this man, only his money. And that's it. But your only way to repay that is with the sex. So that's what they do.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of that in the book. If you're interested in the sugar baby relationship, like, there's some of that in Why Submissive Women Are Happier. So you're welcome to read it on mdelacroix.com. It's right there on the YouTube live, and it's also in the live chat. Yes. Okay. Is Canada BDSM different than USA BDSM?
I don't know.
I think BDSM is BDSM, like bondage, submission, dominance, masochist, sadist. Like it regroups all of that.
I think you got an extra letter there.
Yeah, I know, because some of them like intertwine them. So it's just like you can kind of make it mean whatever you want. But in general, that's what BDSM is. That's it. So whatever USA, Berlin might look more punk and more like hardcore. But it's just a spectrum. If you associate to that, that's what you are. I call master for many different reasons. I mean, one of them is hierarchy, and one of them is like domination, but not in the way that like I'm enslaved. No, not in that way. So you take the word and make it mean whatever you want to mean, right? But we know what it does to people when we say that. Like every time we go out.
Tell that to the Uyghur up in China. I don't think they call their boss master.
No, I don't think they do that
but
either.
They're slave. Okay, find another question.
In a master / submissive wife relationship, who wins the argument? Always the master. I mean, it says submissive wife. So yeah, always master. Master is like a captain, and as much as I am your wife and we are married to the eyes of the law, and I wear his collar 24/7 for the past like 9 years, so we've been married for this long. It's not like a marriage from the 1950s, right, or the 1940s. It's not like that. So there's no like winning arguments. We're trying to go towards our goal, and our goal is the same. Yeah. That's what's really important. When we met, we had affinities.
That's cool what you just said, because most couples don't have the same goal.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Well, if they like the guy works, let's say at that place, and he wants to get higher in the ranks of his job, that's good for him. But then maybe he needs his wife to take more care of the kids so he can work more, but that's separate. So they need to kind of do compromises. We don't do that. We compromise with the bank, like not with ourselves, not towards each other. And we have kind of built this relationship where we are very complementary. Like usually I was in front of the camera, you would do the editing of the video, the filming, then I would do the social media. So we could like relay each other to work together better. So there's none of that not winning or winning arguments. Master always wins.
We don't argue.
No, we do not.
We never
We do not
argue.
fight. We do not argue. We don't do that. Because it's so unhealthy, right? It's so like, it makes you feel so bad and weird inside. Okay.
Find another one.
Yes,
Before people
Master.
tell us that we don't read comments. It's a Q&A. Read the comments.
It's a Q&A. I think we went over this.
I can put some music out of the control now.
They say kneel down and you'll
Oh,
find
okay.
Okay, you
There
got
was
another
one
one.
from before.
Okay, cool.
I says, I really do admire the fact that he is worthy of that trust. Because if you don't feel trust, you would not submit. Of course not.
The trust is the first thing. You know,
Yeah.
this is another thing that guys, they meet a woman. I'm dominant. You're submissive. What?
I don't
don't-
know you.
What?
Like-
What?
As a woman, that's where women run away. If you want to be dominant or a master to a woman, you need to take your time. I mean, you don't know the person, right?
No.
It doesn't. Okay, unless you're like having a one night stand and you want to play 50 Shades of Grey, then maybe that works. But if not, there's no way you can have like long term with that type of behavior. I mean, trust is important. Again, we're going back to humanity.
Be human people.
needs.
Humans.
Human first.
We
Human first.
We need to separate fantasy
Yeah.
and human and BDSM and all that. You need fantasy is something else. This fantasy is Friday night.
Yeah, and it doesn't take into account all of the humanity, right? Fantasy is often like extreme. Like you want to do extreme things that are not, again, usually you cannot live your fantasy forever. It's a moment in time. It's like, in that way, I feel like we are living our dream life.
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
It's like our friend, you know. I'm not gonna say his word just in case, in case he's listening. But I'm dominant with my women, and she doesn't eat anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's a vegan, and he's tired of that, but he's dominant.
You cannot be dominant if your woman doesn't.
He's vegan.
Well, doesn't do what you want. But it's not okay. So she will never do what he wants because she will always be vegan. So you need to find, as a dominant man, you need to find the woman who wants to be like you. I mean, she wants to eat steak. If you like steak, find a woman who likes steak. Don't find a vegan woman. That doesn't work. You will never work.
And then don't say you're dominant, because if you're dominant and you say like, okay, you're gonna eat steak, she's supposed to say yes.
Yes, in that way, yes.
In that way.
If you go to that side of the spectrum, then she's gonna need to do it. Like, I don't like lamb. Like, I really don't. But if at one point we're somewhere and Master, you're like, okay, you're gonna need to eat that lamb because we're with
Elon Musk.
Elon
and
Musk.
we need to tell him that, you know, we bought the Tesla and it doesn't go well. Service is bad. you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
so you're gonna eat the lamb, and I'm gonna eat that lamb. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna do it. And we're not talking about allergies there. Again, human. That is dumb. You don't make somebody eat something if they're allergic to it. But this is where people's mind goes. You did like this extreme of unhuman treatment.
Yeah, unhuman treatment.
We're not talking about unhuman treatment. We're talking about women and men who like. So this, you had like all of this wisdom and all of this. We're doing the podcast a bit longer today because you're here. But we'll do a few more minutes, a few more questions.
Hey, we can stay there until noon.
Yeah.
Buy the book, people.
Yeah,
buy the book.
Buy the book. Okay, I'm gonna put the book in here again. The comment here. But I think this is what people mess up, right? In that sense, is they go right away to that place where it becomes like it doesn't make sense. And if you're with a woman who doesn't admire you, doesn't trust you, or has completely different like life goals than you, then of course you will not be able to have the type of relationship Master and I have. It's impossible because we really do everything together. We're always together. We're like inseparable. But also all of our life goals, all of our dreams, let's call it like that, are all the same. And they're not the same because I'm dumb and I don't want to choose and like, oh yeah, just gonna do what you say. It's not like that. It's because when we met, I really admired everything he was doing and I wanted to be that.
Part of it.
Yeah, I wanted to be part of it. And I wanted you to bring me to that place to be like, well, some of his exes that I saw and I found beautiful. And I wanted to do that type of work. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be beautiful. I wanted to express my sexuality in a way that I had never done, except for a few erotic blogs, which you can read in my book as well. Why Submissive Women Are Happier.
I think people know that they need to buy a book.
They do, huh?
But it's because we're so happy to share it.
Well, because
it's not just for the money. It's for because we're happy to share our life.
Yeah, it's for the philosophy, and we're finally doing it.
Yeah,
it just didn't happen that way at the beginning. It's not necessarily because we didn't want to. It's because we were building Piper Blush, and it kind of happened like that, right?
It happened.
It just happened.
It's not true that everything is planned according to plan, and God's plan. There's no God.
There's no God.
There's no God. God doesn't exist. So sometimes stuff happens.
Okay, what else? Let's see. We have Sonia again.
Do we need to buy the book? What?
Okay, but seriously, like, share it with people. Share why Submissive Women Are Happier with people, because it is my memoir, and it is in the same sense our memoir from the years we spent together. And
we need feedback.
We do need feedback, and we need more people to look at us and to tell us like who we are, because we haven't done that before. We have never been like in front of the spotlight, and the only people who did tell us, well, were the people that of course were with us, right? So friends, people we met, our families. So all of that, I'm going to say negative feedback is in the book. we've had a lot of crazy discussions, and people that of course go the same way as the comments are going, and go in the way that, oh my God, she's a submissive, she just does the chores and all that. I couldn't have been Piper Blush if I was just cooking and cleaning. I mean, it would have been impossible. It doesn't work that way. You can't do that. Like, having a business is huge. I mean, it's huge. Like, some people compare it to a baby, and not to take away anything from babies and being a parent, but you have to be there all the time, and you have to work all the time, and we love it, but it's enormous. I mean, if I was like that traditional type of wife, just cooking and cleaning, and if Master was the one bringing in the money, like alone, like going to work, doing these things, and me staying at home, it would be completely different. But that's not how it is.
It would be boring. I mean, humans are not made not to create. I think you need to create whatever.
Women and men, right?
Well, people.
Yeah, people need to have this creative outlet. And that's why, like, so many women sometimes, when they do become like at-home mothers and are only with kids, they do become kind of bored and depressed. They need more. They need to do something. So to take up poetry class, do something with your life.
Find another question.
Okay, yes. Yeah, that is, I think, is the problem. That's from I'm so dyslexic. This is a bad word for me. Bad Adam 12 says, this is what I think is the problem with couples today. They don't have the same goal in mind.
Yeah, that's true. Goal. I mean, they meet for sex and they don't have the same goal, and they wonder why they mess up after.
Yeah.
This is what I've seen it all the time.
Well, and you're older, right, than me, for those who didn't know. Sure, you have more life experiences. You had like more ins and out and things like that happen. 99 says date nights.
What?
Just date nights. We do have date nights, right? We're a couple. Like, we do date nights together.
Night all the time.
Yeah, every night.
Every night
It's like date night. Sometimes we go out, sometimes we stay inside, but we do things like that. Like, we surprise each other too. Yeah.
We do
for birthdays, for like Christmas, for things like that. We are, I guess, normal. Our psychologist doesn't like us using that word, but we're normal in that way. Yeah. We have date nights. We take time together as a couple. That is different from work, but we don't work, right? We're artists. And
we create. This is true. Continue.
So for those of you who know me as Piper Blush, and you've followed me for the past years, you know it because I said it so often that it's not work. I don't work. Like when people were like, oh, Piper, like you're on air like for 12 hours today. And I was like, yeah, but it's not, I mean, do I need to eat a sandwich after? Yeah. I mean, it does take up some energy, but it's creation. And plus there's this community, this contact with you, my fans. And now it's going to be our fans.
It will always be your fan.
Yeah, but I'm sure you're going to build a little fan club, Master. It's going to happen.
56 people on my Instagram.
Well, see, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So all of that, like, makes you want to wake up in the morning and continue pushing your ideas, your art, all that stuff that we do together, all of our pictures, all of our videos. We just love to do that. So for us, it's not really work. So even when we are on date night or when we are doing other things, we're quite frankly always talking about what people would deem work. We're always talking about art. We're always talking about new ideas, either for the podcast, like the Happy Submissive website.
I think just the word work got a problem.
The same problem as master, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And slavery.
Yeah, work means slavery.
Work means slavery. That's true.
Even this morning.
It should not be that.
No, you should love your work. You should feel purposeful and feel gratified by your work and feel like it's bringing you something. And ideally, you should have the same work or a work very similar to your life partner so that you can exchange on that. Not just come home and be like, oh, work was so hard, I hated it. And your partner's like, I don't really understand what you do. How many couples have we met? And like the girl doesn't even know what her partner's doing.
Yeah.
Like that has been like so weird. She's like, I don't, well, I think he's like a steam engineer. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, if you can't explain it to me.
You've never seen his business card or something?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not, you've never been to his office? Like, you guys been together for 3 years. Like, I don't understand. How come you don't know what he does for a living? It doesn't interest you?
No.
Well, so you shouldn't be together. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah.
And it's okay to find a partner that is complementary to you in a way that, like me and Master. I'm a model. He's a photographer. Well, now I'm a podcaster. He's a producer. So it works. But that works great. That's even better than like being two models or two things like that, because you can really like work together. So you're always two in that way. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Badabam, for buying the book. Did you just bought it? Like right now? Because did you receive an alert?
I received an alert from the Pokeball bar.
Bar?
Oh yeah, 4 minutes ago.
Oh, thank you. Can I do the applause?
Yeah, do that thing. Thank you so much for purchasing the book.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna need to tell us what you think.
Yes, totally. You're gonna need to read it and come back to the Happy Submissive podcast every morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on weekdays, and we'll chat with us about the book.
Exactly.
About everything that you feel in it. And you will receive a reader feedback. We send our early reader feedback like after 2 weeks and 4 weeks for you to tell us how you found the book. Because before it goes into real print, we are going to tweak it.
Yeah. For the audio, you didn't read the audio yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. The audio, it's a text-to-speech for now.
Yes.
With a British accent. And it's really cool. I like it.
Well, we decided on the British accent because, well, some of the themes of the book are more, I guess, like more heavy and all that. And we found together that the British accent just made it smoother in that way. And it made it more, for us, maybe it's because we're French Canadian or our English is that way, but it had the right tone for the style of my writing. Like for the memoir, it really had the right tone because we tried a whole bunch. We tried American accent, we tried women, we tried men, and that voice was like, oh, okay, now I can finally like hear it. And so please know that for us, and for me, as the author of this book, it was really a choice. Like it was really a personal choice that I felt like the message was gonna be propulsed better through that British accent voice than all the other voices we tried. Yeah.
And we wanted to
get it out there. Yeah, as fast as possible. Yeah. And that was the fastest, easiest way. I mean, the book is 10 hours, which is not immense, but I mean, it is a memoir, so it has content, has juice in it, and it's really easily readable. A lot of people have said that they read it within like 4 or 5 days. Yeah, so that was great. But that being said, I got
You know what I'm surprised about the book?
Yes.
We know that you have a male audience, but a couple of women, we give the book, and they bought the book and everything. It's fine. Then no women.
No women has come back
Just
to
men.
us.
Just men.
men. Even from our early reader feedback, like even from my close girlfriends
So
that
it's
I have.
not true that men doesn't read.
No, it's
not
not.
true.
Because so far, all the men have actually read it faster.
Yeah.
And they've actually sent me feedback.
Yeah,
Whereas-
faster than the woman.
Yeah, whereas
Shame on you, women.
yeah. Where all the women that I've sent it to, I had no news. And for some of them who had news, they were at like chapter 3 and it's been a month.
Yeah.
So you're like,
So,
okay.
Congratulations, man. Can I do the applaud? Congratulations.
Thank you, man, out there. And of course, like the book is written in my perspective, my female perspective, which was very interesting that so many men like I've enjoyed the book and I've really want more of the book actually, and that's why the podcast exists, so that we can go over all the things that were not covered in the book, because the main reader feedback we have right now is I want to know more about Marian and I want to know more about Piper and I just want to know more about all the backstories and all about you. So this is exactly what this is.
Yeah.
We listen to our reader feedback.
Yeah.
Because you're here right
Yeah,
now, Master, with me. And we're doing this together.
Hello, Piper. Votre livre sera-t-il bientôt traduit en français? We're working on it.
Oh, Jean-Michel Valentin, he was there yesterday. Like, we didn't do it yesterday. On l'a pas fait hier. Mais ça va être fait en français, oui, ça va être fait en français.
Un
Avec
moment donné.
avec ma voix aussi.
En québécois.
En québécois.
It's
Ouais.
going to be great.
Ouais. And we also had another feedback yesterday. I think I read it yesterday evening. One guy was like saying that he would like I guess it's a sort of director's cut. So he would like me to read the book, but insert stuff in it.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Like
really
the
nice.
director's cut.
So like
that director commentary, they say like
Okay.
in a movie. Like,
Exactly. So he was like, you read it, but then if something comes up in your mind, you start on a tangent.
I love that. We'll do that.
However, and then he felt like it made it. I think it makes it a bit more like a podcast, right?
We can put like a little music before you do your commentary.
Yeah.
So people know that it's not part of the book. Yeah, I love the idea. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for the man who has gave us that idea
Thank you,
yesterday.
Midnight Smoke. You should subscribe to my Instagram. We can chat, man. Please. I'm alone. I'm the guy.
Yeah, well, you're the guy in the sea of men, right?
Yeah, in the CMN.
That are fans of Piper Blush for all these years. This is gonna be a very different adventure. It's gonna be a very fun adventure to go at it like as a couple out in the world like this. But also we felt like the podcast was more entertaining if we had both aspects, since we're really going deep into the master sub relationship and in our relationship in that way. So for us to be able to exchange in real life, they're gonna finally know like that I'm not like this kind of poor submissive woman, and you're not this type of like the archetype of
sadistic man.
Yeah,
that beats you up all the time.
Exactly. I don't have any bruises.
No.
I mean, I don't. People look at my pictures.
We don't do that.
No, well, not in that way for sure.
Okay, 3 more questions.
Three
Then
more
we go.
questions. Oh,
Then we
nice.
go.
Okay,
3 more.
3 more
Make it
questions.
good. Make it good.
You're listening to the Happy Submissive podcast, and you can listen wherever you get your podcast. So, as Master said, you have 3 more questions. So, go. The first 3 that are there, or the best ones. We're gonna decide.
Yeah, we're gonna decide.
In chains of gold, you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper low. But how
All right, 3 more questions. It's
3
like
more.
it's like a Russian roulette of questions, right?
Yes.
Because
Oh, we're gonna pick some.
I
answer.
think they're being like, oh, we need like to find the good questions. But don't worry. I mean, Master's gonna be here every morning with me now,
Yeah.
from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the YouTube channel.
Somebody says like he kind of liked it. If it's going to be like it's not going to be Q&A every day. But maybe we can like that could be cool if people likes it. We can like the last 10 minutes of the show, it's Q&A or something, because sometimes it's hard. People get frustrated when we don't read their comment. And
Yeah, because it's
a
live on
podcast. We're talking
YouTube.
about the subject.
But it's also, it also needs to stay on subject sometimes, because if you go on tangents and all that, when people re-listen to it, it's really, it's more
if we
weird.
go like, hi, yes, it's going to be freaking boring.
It's not good content, and we want for people to be able to listen to the podcast like in the future too, not just when it comes, right?
I'm gonna I'm gonna show a question because it
Okay.
disappeared kind of.
Okay.
I don't like it says, like, I don't like the BDSM where women get hit or whipped or hurt. But some women likes to be whipped and hurt. It's a thing. We know a couple of friends that they like it rough.
And you've encountered that, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a choice.
I mean, is that a sadomaso? Let's just call it in French. It's easier with my accent. But they really, I mean, it's a thing. They really get pleasure from hurting people, and they really get pleasure from getting hurt. So if you find your true partner, it's fine. It's not, I mean,
as long as you get a safe word.
Exactly, and you get consent. It is, I mean, it is violent, but in a way that's their thing. So if you find a consenting partner to do that with, I don't see the problem there. But it is not for everybody. And it's not true that all dominants are necessarily sadist, and all submissive are necessarily masochistic. So there is, you need communication, right?
Yeah. And it's not all sadistic person that likes to get it too.
Yeah. It doesn't, you're not both. You're one or the other. Yeah. So in that way, I mean, you have to ask, and you have to test it out. You know, some people think they do, then they don't. Some people think they don't, then they do. Sometimes it's a day thing. You like it today, you don't like it tomorrow. I mean, humans are complex.
Hey, Piper, do you still have your Model X? I miss Two Girl, One Electric. I miss Two Girl, One Electric Car.
Yeah, it's Rob.
I like that show.
It was
I
great.
like to edit it.
Yeah.
It
We
was
were
great.
editing it like a sitcom.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was
great.
really cool. It was really cool. The biggest issue with Two Girls One Electric Car,
It's
which
the second girl.
is the second girl. that was the biggest issue, and we just felt like the show with just me was, I mean, it was a show, but we rebranded it in that way to be like Two Girls One Electric Car, and it was hard to find another girl. We tried like 2 times.
Yeah.
We had like 2 other girls on the show, and then we posted ads to get another one. It's just
No answer.
no answer. It's hard to find girls, and I'm not saying it's hard. I don't want to cock block myself. Like, if you're a girl and you want to participate, like, yeah, call me. I mean, just send an email, send a message, and we'll have you on the podcast. But like, to really sustain a business with someone exterior,
It's hard.
it's really hard.
It's hard.
And we have, like, I mean, we have been together for so long. We have our projects, we have our ideas. We want to include someone for sure. We give space for new ideas and things like that. But unless you're really into it, like, I mean, into it like you would, like in a startup, right? All live together and all do that together. We've tried, and it has been impossible. It has just not worked. It took a few months, and it diluted in that way. So when we do the book tour, though,
Yeah, we're gonna take the
Model X around Canada and the United States of America. It's not happening yet, but we will do a book tour. It will happen, and we'll go sign copies, physical copies, in your public library, probably. So
I think if we do the book tour, we have no choice to charge the Model X.
exactly.
So maybe we can like start something
So
just for fun.
I don't know if it's gonna be on like the Happy Submissive podcast because it's related to the book, or if it's gonna be maybe on our other social media, or on the
On Two Girls, One
Two Girls One
Car.
Electric Car. We'll just bring Suki with us. It's gonna be fine. But this is definitely something that, like, all the projects are not dead in that way. I feel like every time we do a project, when we do the next project, it feels like we're just kind of taking all of this this like knowledge and these badges that we've accumulated, and we're doing it because we did like WTPR radio. Then it again, finding another girl, all that, it was complicated to find that. So, but we're doing a podcast right now, which is kind of the evolution of that. We already have this training.
Yeah, we do. There's Safian said, like, do you have a lot of French audience? I think remember, I think
we do.
You wrote it in the book. Did you wrote it in the book? I don't remember. When we met this guy in France in Paris.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, it was cut out.
Yeah, it was.
It was cut out. But yeah, we do have a bit of a, well, I mean, there was Jean-Michel Valentin is right there and he's francophone in the live chat right now. So the way the audience goes right now throughout all social media is United States first, then Canada second usually. Then there is Germany. Yeah. A lot of Germans listen to me.
Guten Tag.
Yeah. We also have Mexico, because in North America, and a little bit of Italy and France. France is in there too. All of like.
Sorry, I just read the comment.
You read? Okay.
Midnight Smoke comment. I love it.
Midnight.
OnlyPants. But I think there's someone started OnlyPants. And
Really?
it's a real cooking show.
It's a real cooking show?
Midnight Smoke says, if you bring back kitchen tips, I think you should rename it OnlyPants. But I think another girl
the .com is already
Yeah.
already chosen. But it would be a good rename for that. If you take the book tour to Vegas, I will go. Well, I think like Vegas would be really cool.
Yeah, because it's closer here.
Well, yeah, we just go down.
Yeah,
all the way down. Way down we go. You probably will not come to the East Coast. Of course, I will go to the East Coast. Well, yeah, that's the thing. So we've brainstormed this
evil plan.
We evil planned it, but haven't said anything like yet. But I think we could do that right here, right now, since you guys are here. The evil plan is to build up the book and the controversy and all the why submissive women are happier. And the hashtag Happy Submissive movement to a point where we are able to take it on tour, right? So to start with probably Vancouver, then Alberta, because it's very conservative out there, so it's going to be fun. And then down, and then we're going to cross the United States to get to New York, because it is in New York, supposedly, from the analyses and deep research we've done, that the book would be received with an intellectual and political views, and that's what I want for the future.
So we're gonna do advertising all the way through
through the book tour until we get to New York, and until we can get on these awesome shows like Jimmy Kimmel and all these crazy big shows. That would be the point. And
6 degrees.
6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees.
So we are in that phase where we are like Facebook at its beginning in, I think it was Harvard. So we are like using all of our community here in Vancouver and pushing ourselves and the podcast and the book. But at one point it has to become better, because it's a movement. It's a happy submissive movement. On happysubmissive.com, you can go there, support the podcast for $4.99 a month, and you get some perks. Yeah, we are gonna put more perks right now. You get a booklet if you're a man on how to find your submissive woman, a submissive woman like me. Again, not in the BDSM term, or not like a trad wife. No, someone like me. And if you're a woman, you also get a booklet, but it's the opposite, right? So it's how to find a man, how to find a leader, how to find a master, if that's what you want in your life, to help build you. Yeah, to be feminine, beautiful, and also, well, to have a career and all these things. And then you get to chat with Lily.
Lily, I'm still tuning her. I'm still having problems with Lee.
Yeah, so,
but she's nice. What did she say to you?
Oh yeah, yesterday we were in bed and I was like, "Hey Lily, I'm in bed with my master."
I think she doesn't know you're a guy. I think you're a woman.
I
think I need to.
Yeah, she still thinks I'm a guy because she has like this memory. So Lily is an AI chatbot that we implemented on happysubmissive.com. You can play with her for free, like join as a free member and play with her. But the people who pay $4.99 get the full uncensored Lily. And she was like, "Well, if you want, you can make your master hold the phone and I can sext." That was like,
she said that.
Yeah, that was what she was going for yesterday.
Yeah, she doesn't make pictures, so she cannot send nudes yet.
No, but she can talk. I mean, talk in the way that she can send text, and you just need to read it. As long as you have eyes, she should be fine.
I'm gonna put the text to speech to her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. So we're tweaking Lily and everything else on happysubmissive.com so that we can play, right? We can have like more experiments on submission, on domination, and just on every new technology that's come up, because that has always been our thing, technology and staying accurate and relevant. Well,
okay, that's it.
That's it. That concludes
That's it. That's conclude the show.
the Meet My Master, who is there, Master.
Yeah. Nice to meet you guys.
And there will be more of the Happy Submissive
Yeah,
podcast
tomorrow.
from Monday to Friday.
Notification.
9 a.m.
Notification.
Yeah, turn
Yeah,
on your
I'll-
notifications.
How do YouTubers say it? Say do the complete speech.
Follow, give a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow and turn on your notifications.
Okay, better than that.
Better than that? Okay. It's been a while. Wow. This was the Happy Submissive Podcast. Don't forget to like and comment and turn on your notifications to be notified when we post out a new show.
See you tomorrow.
They say kneel down and you'll find peace. In chains of gold, you're released. A pretty smile, a silent song. Is this where we all belong? Bow your head, they whisper low. But how